Hello, my name is Sarah. Today, I am 70 years old. I am sitting in my garden and the sun is warm on my face. I am happy, but I was not always happy. When I was young, I had a big problem. I wanted to do everything, but I finished nothing. I started to learn the guitar. I bought a beautiful guitar. I practiced for 3 days. On the 4th day, it was too hard. My fingers hurt. So, I stopped. The guitar sat in the corner. It gathered dust. I started to paint. I bought many brushes and bright colors. I painted one flower. It did not look like a real flower. I felt sad. So, I stopped. The paint dried up. I started to learn French. I bought a dictionary. I learned 5 words. But French grammar was difficult. So, I stopped. My life was a list of stops. I had many hobbies, but I had no skills. I felt like a failure. I thought, maybe I am just not a talented person. I was waiting for success to be easy. But success is never easy. One day, when I was 25 years old, I met a man named Mr. Lee. He was my neighbor. He was very old, but he looked very strong. Every day, I saw him in his garden. He was moving a very large, heavy stone. He did not use a machine. He used a small hammer and a tiny chisel. Clink, clink, clink. I watched him for 1 week. The stone did not change. I laughed and said, "Mr. Lee, that stone is too big. You are wasting your time. You should stop." Mr. Lee stopped. He looked at me and smiled. He pointed to a small fountain in his garden. Water was dripping onto a rock. Drip, drip, drip. He said, "Sarah, look at that rock. It has a hole in the middle. Do you know why?" I said, "No." He said, "1 drop of water can hollow a stone, not because the water is strong, but because the water never stops. It is consistent." He looked at my eyes and said, "You start many things, Sarah, but you do not finish. You try to be a river for 1 day. Instead, try to be a drop of water every day." I didn't understand then, but I couldn't forget his words. 1 drop of water can hollow a stone. At that time, I was very unhealthy. I was tired all the time. I wanted to be fit, but exercise was too hard. Usually, I would go to the gym for 2 hours, get very tired, and never go back. I remembered Mr. Lee. I thought, I will be a drop of water. I decided to walk, but I did not walk for an hour. I did not walk for 3 miles. I started small. I walked for only 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. My friends laughed at me. They said, "Sarah, 5 minutes is nothing. You are wasting your time." But I said, "No, I am a drop of water." The first day, I walked for 5 minutes. It was easy. The second day, I walked for 5 minutes. The third day, it rained. I didn't want to go out. But I remembered, the water never stops. So, I put on my coat. I walked for 5 minutes. I didn't give up. After 1 month, 5 minutes felt like 1 minute. So, I changed it. I walked for 10 minutes. Every day. No excuses. Years passed. My life changed, but my habit did not change. I got married. I had children. I had a busy job. Many people say, "I don't have time to exercise." But everyone has 10 minutes. I started small, and I stayed consistent. Soon, 10 minutes became 20 minutes. 20 minutes became 30. I wasn't fast. I wasn't the best. But I was there. Every single day. I started to feel strong. My heart was happy. My legs were powerful. When I was 40, I ran my first 5-kilometer race. I was not the winner. I was at the back. But I finished. When I was 50, I ran 10 kilometers. People asked me, "Sarah, how do you do it? Are you a natural athlete?" I laughed. I said, "No, I am just a drop of water. I never stop." Then came my 60th birthday. My children asked, "What do you want for your birthday, Mom?" I looked at my old running shoes. I thought about Mr. Lee and his big stone. I said, "I want to run a marathon." A marathon is 42 kilometers. It is very long. It is very hard. Many young people cannot do it. But I had 35 years of consistency behind me. I started small years ago. Now, I was ready to be big. On the day of the race, I was nervous. There were thousands of people. They were young. They were fast. They had expensive clothes. I was 60 years old. The race started. After 10 kilometers, I was tired. After 20 kilometers, my legs hurt. After 30 kilometers, my brain said, "Stop. You are old. Go home." But I remembered the guitar. I remembered the French books. I remembered the dry paint. I didn't want to be that girl again. I said to myself, I didn't give up then, and I won't give up now. I thought about the water. Drip, drip, drip. One step, one step, one step. When I crossed the finish line, I cried. I didn't cry because I was tired. I cried because I finished. I was 60 years old, and I was a marathon runner. Now, I am 70. I still walk. I still run a little bit. Mr. Lee is gone now, but his stone is in my garden. It has a deep, smooth hole in the middle. It is beautiful. I want to tell you something important. Maybe you want to learn English. Maybe you want to play an instrument. Maybe you want to change your life. Do not try to be a big river for one day. You will get tired. You will stop. Start small. Read one page today. Listen to 5 minutes of English today. Speak one sentence today. Then, do it again tomorrow, and the day after that. The secret to a great life is not magic. It is not talent. It is consistency. Remember my words. One drop of water can hollow a stone. Don't stop. Don't be afraid. Just begin. I started small. I didn't give up. And you can do it too. Thank you for staying with me until the end. It means you are a person who wants to learn and grow. That makes me very happy. If you liked this story, please click the like button. It helps other English learners find this channel. Do you have a small habit? What is your one drop of water today? Please write a comment below. I would love to read your stories. We can encourage each other. If you have a friend who is trying to learn or trying to change their life, please share this video with them. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell. I have many more stories to tell you, and I don't want you to miss them. Remember, start small. Don't give up. I will see you in the next story. Goodbye.